Hello everybody and welcome back to A Story Beside. I'm very excited to get back into this game. I'm so entranced by the first chapter, even though it ended such a sad note. I feel like that's going to be a lot of this game, is that touch of bittersweetness. So, I believe each chapter is a phase of her life. I'm not exactly sure where we're going to next. At the end of the last chapter, she's a little girl, and she just lost a lot of people. So let's see what the state of our world is, shall we? Right back into the beautifulness. 7 years later. Okay, so she's a teenager now. I'll warn again, I'm probably not going to be super consistent with the voices, especially now that they've aged, and I definitely can't do the narrator's, the main character's voice accent, so I'm not even going to try. But I will try to make them all distinct and separate. We'll see how I do. Not bad, Lyric. Put in a few more of that size and we'll be headed back to the shore in no time. I was starting to think you dozed off back there. Been so quiet all morning. Right. Sorry. I'm awake. Just lost in thought, I guess. No kidding. You haven't said a word in 20 minutes. If you don't mind me asking, what is it you've been thinking about so intensely? We're gonna go with my parents. You know, it'll be 7 years this week. 7 years since the shadow took my parents from me. Your little brother, too. It's hard not to wonder, you know, what our lives would be like if that hadn't happened. If they'd been away at market or something. Heavy thoughts, huh? No wonder you've been quiet. I know how you feel. Ben would have been 13 this week. Mom and Dad have got their brave faces on, but I can tell it's on their minds. You can always talk to me. You know that, right? We've been friends for a long time. I know, Graham. Thanks. At least one of us is having some luck. Your Nana will be happy to have moonfish in her pan tonight. I hate to say it, but we should probably start rowing back soon, peaceful as the morning's been.
They say time heals all wounds. Not so sure myself. Dulls the pain, maybe?
Yeah.
Mornings out on the lake became part of my new routine. They made for pleasant distractions, full of songbirds trilling and waves lapping and Graham's easy company. But even the sweetest distractions, only that. Truth was, the shadow had settled deep within our mountains, and coils of darkness began creeping into our homes like ivy up the old walls of the inn. We wouldn't be able to ignore it much longer.
Uh-oh. We're gonna lose more people. Graham can handle cleaning and gutting the fish we caught. I should get home before it gets any later. I'm gonna talk to Graham. Should be getting back, shouldn't you? Seems like your Nana's always needing help around the inn. Oh, but here, take this. We pulled in such a bountiful haul. There's plenty to go around. Yay, I got a fish. Thanks, Graham. I'll see you back at the village. Try to keep her voice kind of delicate. The dawn flowers don't glow as brightly these days, but they still attract lots of pretty butterflies. Okay, I can't get it. Oh, that's up above me. Okay. Hey, little friend. How's it hopping? You won't tell anyone that I made such a silly pun, will you? our camp out the other night was so much fun. Until Kelsey got scared of that old ghost story and demanded Graham walk us home. Kelsey still being a little bitch, huh? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be that mean. Ooh. Little hidden spot back here. It looks like it, but I can't get back there. Yeah, okay. Boo. That's a pretty flower in the middle of the river. Nice girl. Who are you?
Oh?
Oh, Lyric. Were you out on the lake this morning? Such a pleasant weather we've been blessed with. Yeah, Grandma and I have been out here since sunrise. It was just beautiful on the water. I'd imagine so. Myself, I'm taking a short break from minding the shop. I simply had to take advantage of this sunshine. Oh, it's, whatever, Kira, whatever her name is. It's her dad. I should probably be getting back soon, though. You never know when those adventurers will pop in looking for a sale. I'll leave you alone then, Mr. Miles. I wouldn't want to cut into any of your precious break time. Thank you, dear girl. Always so thoughtful. You take care now. Mr. Miles seems lost in his book. I shouldn't bother him. Oh. This dragonberry looks ripe. Perfect for baking with. Take it. Make a pie now, since I got the recipe in the last one. Oh. All these vines look like I could climb them. Oh. This is one of my favorite spots to sit and read, but I really should be getting home. Bunny. Little bunny bunny. I saw somebody walking over here. Oh, there he is. Oh, it's the grumpy old man. Mr. Byrne, how are you this morning?
Huh?
Morning? Oh, right. I'm fine, I suppose. The squirrels around here. Have you seen one act this way? So frightened and frantic? I guess not. It looks panicked about something. Has to be something out of the ordinary. The rodents that live in these mountains don't have any natural predators. Jax just started following around. Whoop. Jax! It's alright. Come on back here, boy. Good doggy.
Huh?
You alright? Blasted thing didn't bite you, did it? No, I'm okay. Just startled. I guess you're right. The squirrels around here would never act like that. Its eyes. You noticed too, then. I thought I was crazy. There was an almost greenish glow to them. Never seen anything like that before. It's possessed! Be careful getting back to the village, Lyric. You notice any other creatures acting strange, you let me know right away. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, I'm actually going to go back across the bridge. Because if that was a cutscene, then I'm sure this is the way I'm supposed to go. Wish I could walk a little faster, though. Kitty. Oh, hey there, little kitty. Where did you come from? Ooh, I'm gonna cover the cat. Ooh. Good cat language. There you go, kitty. Are you really a stray? There's more of that up in the village if you get hungry. Purr in my ear. What a sweet kitty. There's food up in the village. Maybe I can bring you more later. Hopefully that doesn't bite me later, but this game doesn't seem to do that to me. Cool. Glad I came back then. Don't like missing things. They're very important. I like the lens flare. That's nice. Never once seen a squirrel act so aggressively, and I've spent a good portion of my life living out in the woods. Okay, thanks for, I don't know, didn't really do much, but thanks for looking out, I guess. It's much easier getting down to the lake shore ever since Byrne built this bridge. He cut down a lot of trees to clear a path, too. Thanks, Byrne. Wonder what he's planning in this new garden bed. Fishing is one thing, but I'm not sure I could handle bigger game. Glad the town's got someone else to do the hunting. Can I sneak into his cabin? I doubt Byrne would appreciate me breaking into his house while he's away. I'm not a kid anymore. Fair enough. Anything up here? No. Wish I could walk faster. Byrne has some real muscle under that cloak. Can't be easy chopping down a fully grown tree. The bridge we're not allowed to go off. Or rather we can go like all the way down, but no farther than here. Someday I'll leave Pyreside, travel the world. But not today. Back to the village with us. Lizard on the cliff face! Is there anything in this little nook? Doesn't seem to be. Nothing in here either. Pyre Woods, the peaceful village of Pyreside lies ahead. Oh, hi Kelsey. Finally! You know you were out on that boat the entire morning, right? I was starting to get impatient. Did we have plans I don't know about? Well, yeah. Just because I didn't tell you about them doesn't mean we didn't have any. You're helping me pick topper mushrooms. Come on, there's plenty growing over by the old manna tree. Hold on. I need to see if it's okay first. Nana might have some chores for me this afternoon. Fine, we can make a quick stop at the inn. By the way, what were you and Graham doing out on the lake so long? Kissing, right? I bet you were kissing. That's right, we were kissing hard. Don't try to hide it with jokes. I've seen the way you look at him. You're gonna steal Graham from me, aren't you? The way I look at him? What are you talking about? We're friends. For now you are. We'll see. You're gonna steal from him, aren't you? You're gonna steal him from me, aren't you? Graham isn't bad looking, you know, for a Pyreside boy. I guess you're right. Yeah, I guess so, but we've been friends since we were kids. The idea of kissing him is just weird. Okay. Anyway, if you're done making me wait for you, let's talk to your Nana. I want to pick some mushrooms before I'm old and wrinkly. that chime? Kelsey's totally gonna steal Graham, isn't she? You're kidding, right? I've been waiting around all morning! Squirrel. Listen, Kelsey, I thoroughly investigate things. This is what you signed on for, following me around all day. Can we not pick that mushroom? Must not be the right kind of mushroom. Or we have to go ask our Nana first. Hey, squirrel. Hey, squirrel. I should get back to the sleepy dragon and talk to Nana. She might have chores for me to do. Okay, that's the way we're supposed to go, so to the tree, so we have to go back to the village first. Village of Fireside. All adventurers welcome upon these misty mountain paths. Yep, same thing it's always said. Yeah, shut up, Kelsey. I'm allowed to explore. It's all very fascinating, but we're in a hurry. Can you please go talk to your Nana? No. Hey there, Lyric. Kelsey. William and I were just chatting about some boring work business. Did you find young women need something? I'd say it's hardly boring business. Constructing a pen for a newborn... Oh, no, this is William. This is his dad. I'd say it's hardly boring business. Constructing a pen for newborn oryx is meticulous and meaningful work. To you, of course. But these are busy teenage girls, Mr. William. Your interests and theirs may not always line up. It sounds interesting. I think it sounds interesting. Is there a new oryx calf in the barn, Mr. William? Very nearly. In fact, your old friend Luna is the expectant mother. We're hoping for a smooth and painless birth. In any case, I'm certain just the 2 boards across the back will be enough. We still need that extra space. No problem. Isaac could make those cuts in his sleep. Now, about the base of the design. Okay, have fun, you two. Look at the oryx. Hi, bud. Hi, Luna. Friend of yours, Lyric? Why am I not surprised? Yeah, nothing new. Okay. Good luck, Luna. Now I know you're messing with me. Why else would you ever step foot into that smelly barn? That barn, take care not to disturb our birds and beasts. Because it's interesting. Fresh homegrown produce available at our stall. Maybe you've got something blocking your ears. I want to pick mushrooms. Please stop dilly-dallying. She's not gonna let me explore anything. You butt. If you're hungry, I know where you can find some topper mushrooms with your name on them. Fuck off. Oh. Hey there, Lyric. Kelsey. Fine day, don't you think? At least it would be if I didn't have all these orders to polish. Should be a crime to work this hard when the weather's this nice. Hilt-N hammer. Reliable weapons and armor at affordable prices. Oh. Hello there.
Ladies, keeping busy, are you?
Fishing, chores, mushroom picking, nothing too exciting.
Afraid that's as exciting as things get in here in Fireside. You want... Oh, I missed it. Me, I'll be spending the afternoon planting a new crop of kale, and the evening fixing up an old bookcase. Thrilling life it is.
Don't remember who Donovan is. Sleepy dragon, warm beds and brews for weary travelers. Oh.
Ah.
Ha! Pardon my clumsiness. I was just bidding farewell to the innkeeper and didn't think. And pardon me again, but I must say it. I hadn't expected to encounter two young women as lovely as yourselves in so humble a village. You can have him, Kelsey. Let Kelsey respond.
How sweet. It's true, you won't find proper women like us in any of the other backwater towns around here. My name is Kelsey. I design clothing and accessories at the tailor shop down the road. Oh, and this is Lyric.
Charmed. My name is Thomas Gilton. I'm a traveling merchant by trade, only now bringing my affairs this far north. I'd not planned on making Pyreside a regular destination, but perhaps I'll have to reconsider. Such a delightful place.
Didn't know what to make of Thomas right away. Kelsey had fallen head over heels, of course. He was a man, after all. And one we hadn't known our whole lives. Strange to recall that morning, considering what would happen between us.
Oh, you gonna get with Thomas? Gorgeous! I think my knees actually buckled when he smiled at me. Should I make him buy me a drink? Or play things coy?
He's pretty... I guess he's pretty handsome. Not sure about that drink, though. He's got to be at least 10 years older than us.
So, 10 years is nothing. I'm very mature for my age.
Mature. That's not the word I would use.
Whatever that means. Come on, will you? No more distractions.
Savage.
Oh. Hold on. They'll speak up if they need something. Best to leave busy adventurers to themselves.
Well.
Ah, there, dear. Back from your excursion out on the lake. It certainly was a beautiful morning for it. Sure was. Grandma and I pulled in a pretty good haul. Were there any chores you needed my help with this afternoon? Kelsey wants me to go mushroom hunting with her. I suppose your old Nana can manage without you. Run along now before I change my mind. Oh, there is one quick thing you could do for me. Be a dear and go wake up your sister. Heaven knows how she still is sleeping at this hour. I'm on it. Thanks, Nana. Oh, Stormy. I'm surprised you haven't singed all of your fur off by now, sleeping that close to the fireplace. Isla, time to wake up. It's afternoon, lazy bones. Hello? Nana needs you downstairs. Uh-oh. Nana, she's not answering. Are you sure she's in there? Well, door's locked, isn't it? A bother. Oh, you go ahead and run along with your friend, dear. I'll speak to your sister another time.
Well, now I'm concerned. Isla, what's going on?
When did I last have something interesting to write in my diary? Afternoon, Shadow. Staying busy? Thought so. Life's really something when you're a fluffy kitty.
I love that purr that just kind of rumbles through the ear. It's so good.
Maybe a quick change of clothes.
Change it to blue. Yeah. I wanted my green to be my party outfit.
Bluebird, bluebird, sing your pretty song. If Isla's not in her room, where is she? Locked as usual. Maybe Nana has secret treasure hidden away and doesn't want some random hero looting it. Hopefully he leaves some kind words. This overcoat is so stylish and fancy. Seems like our merchant friend isn't light on coin.
Where is Isla?
How long is this party planning to stay? They've been in Pyreside a few days already.
Okay. Now I can go down the stairs. How about the piano? No? Okay.
Mushrooms? Mushrooms.
Okay, okay, I'm ready to go. After you, impatient girl. Bye, Nana. I'll be back before dinner.
Do be careful, dear. I count on you more than I should.
The longer I live, the more the metal of dear old Nana impresses me.
Yeah, she lost her
Those
kid.
years should have seen her well taken care
She had to
of.
take over the business
Mint tea
again.
and knitwork by the fire. Instead, she was on her feet, scurrying about here and there, task after task, night after night, till the day the woman died. May she sleep soundly. It wasn't fair, losing Mum and Dad like we did. It wasn't fair to any of us. Nana never complained, never wavered.
Woman
I
of
take
steel.
strength from her example, even now.
Yeah. Woman made of steel. I want to go explore more of the village. Ooh. Glowing mushrooms.
So what's with your sister anyway? She's been acting so weird lately. Locking herself up in her room and sleeping all morning. Father thinks she's on something. One of those bubbly potions merchants sell off the back of their wagons.
Isla's not on some potion. Your dad thinks about every traveler who looks at him funny.
Okay, but doesn't it make you mad? You've been helping your Nana so much. We can't even pick mushrooms without checking in. Meanwhile, Isla's getting up to who knows what, acting all dodgy and staying in her room for hours on end. It's gotta be frustrating.
No, not really. I don't know. I guess I trust her. Whatever's been going on, I'm sure she'll get through it.
I bet it has something to do with the summer solstice. You know, the big anniversary on everyone's minds.
Could be. Isla's always had a hard time talking about what happened. Not as though it's been easy for the rest of us.
Lyric, I should have thought about that before bringing you here. We can look for mushrooms somewhere else if you want.
No, it's okay. I'm okay. Thanks, though.
Okay then, you start here, I'll go look up by the tree. And remember, red means they're not quite ripe yet. You got it? Yeah.
Whatever's going on with Isla, I hope she's okay. This one's no good for eating. I just want all the dialogue. I'm sure she just has a lot on her mind. This time of year is never easy for any of us. Eat the mushroom. Still, I wish she would just talk to me about it. Not quite ripe yet.
But it's red. Am I supposed to pick it? I guess so.
Oh no, the squirrel! What's going on? Kelsey, are you okay?
That squirrel! It jumped at me! And now it's just laying there! What's wrong with it? It's breathing so heavily!
Oh no, it's the same one from before. We have to help it.
I'm afraid it's too late for that. Step back, ladies.
Too late? What do you mean?
That poor beast has been infected by the shadow curse. See the green glow about its eyes? A surefire sign. Pray for your own good. Do not approach the creature. Even with your help, it would not be long for this world.
Wait just a second. What are you going to do?
You may want to avert your eyes, ladies. This is no sight for innocent village folk such as yourselves.
Ooh. I trust what he's saying, but I feel like she would try to stop him.
Wait! You don't get to come to our village and start killing our local wildlife. I don't care if you think it's cursed.
It's for your own safety, girl. Don't you understand that?
I don't care. Leave it alone.
Suit yourself, but I would advise you take extreme caution around that diseased creature.
She doesn't trust the adventurers is the thing.
Take care now, ladies. We're off to meet our newest recruit a little deeper in the woods.
Oh
If I
no.
didn't care for adventurers as a child, by my 16th summer I came to resent them. Even when doing something noble, they were so smug and self-important. Rarely paid much mind to the humble folk who spent our days tidying their rooms and fluffing their pillows.
Yeah, she doesn't like the
Or
adventurers. I
still,
think she
none
would
of them
stand in their way.
managed to vanquish the shadow. Not in all those years. What good's the hero if he can't slay the dragon?
Huh?
Grant. Lyric, Kelsey, is everything okay? Isaac was helping me carry tackle back to the village, and we heard a scream. Yeah, we're okay. Just a little shaken. That squirrel attacked Kelsey, but some adventurers showed up to help. They said it has something called shadow sickness. Shadow sickness? As in the big, evil, deadly shadow? I guess so. I saw it earlier when I was coming back from the shore. It had this strange green look in its eye.
The adventurers wanted to put the rabbit thing out of its misery, but Lyric wouldn't let them. I think maybe we still should.
The adventurers. Why were they out in the woods? Did they say?
Dunno, something about meeting someone? Does it matter?
Maybe not. Lyric, have you seen your sister today? Oh no! I haven't seen her, but she's locked up in her room as usual. What does Isla have to do with any of this? Listen, you should go talk to her. I have a feeling she might know something about this whole mess. Dad might be able to help. He's got lots of experience with all kinds of wild critters. He'll know what to do. All right, I'll take the poor thing to the up to the barn. You three should go talk to Isla. Trust me. She's their new recruit, isn't she? Wait, the adventurer said it could still be dangerous. Well, okay. I'll be careful not to touch it with my bare hands. I'm sure I can find gloves in a crate back at the workshop. Poor thing. Oh, God. Is Isla gonna join the damn adventurers? I don't understand what we're doing here. What's Isla gonna know about a sick squirrel?
And why do we care? I mean, it's not really our problem anymore.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway. Her door's still locked. Who knows what she's been doing in there?
Stars, Lyric. Just move, will you? Is your Nana looking?
No, she's helping that merchant with something. Kelsey. Did you just pick the lock?
There. One hairpin, and 5 seconds later, now we can stop asking stupid questions and find some hopefully less stupid answers.
Kelsey.
What the? This place is a pigsty. What's wrong with your sister?
I don't know. I guess it's been a while since I've been in here. I had no idea it had gotten this bad. Oh, there's a note on the bed. Nothing to touch. Lyric, you need to read this. Lyric, Minnow, if you're reading this, then I've already left Fireside. I debated in my head 100 ways I could say goodbye, but they'd all be so painful to speak aloud, you know? I guess your big sister is too much of a coward to look you in the eye and say these things. I've gone with a party of heroes on their quest to destroy the shadow. That vile creature, that demon, it's still out there, lurking in the mountains. And I'm expected to sit quietly in our little village and hope someone else kills it someday? How can I, when it took Mom and Dad away from us? Give Nana a kiss for me, and tell her I regret leaving this way. When I come back, I'm sure I'll have all sorts of thrilling. She's just leaving.
Eric, this window's wide open. Looks like she tied some bed sheets together and climbed down. Come on, then. What are you two waiting for?
Let's go.
There it was. Isla had been training with the adventurers. For a good while too, judging by the grace of her draw. Seems a petty thing in hindsight, but in that moment her secret struck me as a personal betrayal.
Yeah, I bet that hurt.
There was a flurry of emotions marching into that clearing, burned and bitter. A pot of stew boiling over.
Eric, how did... What the hell is this, Lila? What are you doing with these people? Why are you using a bow? Listen, Lyric, this isn't the best time. Please, we can talk about this back home, okay? We're talking about this right now. Who knows when I'll have another chance to talk to my own sister? Fine. The little minnow can't be patient. Let's talk. Get really mad. No, you don't get to call me that anymore. I'm not your little minnow. You don't get to hide this kind of secret from me. What were you doing? What were you going to do? Leave Fireside without telling me? Just leave me and Nana here alone to run the inn? Think for a second, Lyric. I'm doing this for you. For Nana. And for all the other families out there broken by that damn shadow. So what? You're gonna go out and slay the shadow yourself? That's ridiculous and you know it. Someone has to do it, girl. Someone has to take up the sword. And that someone has to be my sister? She's never fought a monster in her life. You think she's going to become some kind of hero? Lyric, you don't know what you're talking about. Just go back up to the inn, okay? I'll come talk to you when we've calmed down. You've clearly made up your mind. When are you leaving? Tomorrow, first thing in the morning. Fine, I will go back to the inn, but I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to let you spin this to be anything but selfish. It's really sad. She's already lost a lot. She looks up to her sister so much. Nana, I need to talk to you. It's about Isla. Oh, Lyric, I fear Donovan's just told me. Apparently your sister shared her plans with Isaac, and the dear boy couldn't keep it in. How could she be so selfish? How could she just leave us? No doubt the consequences of leaving Fireside weigh heavily on her, but she believes she's doing what's right. Dear, I'm going to talk to her, but I don't expect it to make any difference. She's like your mother in that way, so stubborn. I know it's hard and unfair, to you most of all. No, it's unfair to you too. You do all the work around here. Nana, what can we do? We can try to stay calm, and we can try our best to see things from Isla's perspective. She loves us dearly. That has never been in doubt. Lyric, even if we can't convince her to stay, we must do our best to prepare her for her journey, so she may return to us safely. Take some time in your room if you need it, but then you should ask around the village for help. I'm certain you'll find plenty. Okay, I think I can do that. Poor Lyric. Did I also have something interesting to write in my diary? I guess I do now. Why didn't you tell me, Shadow? I bet you knew before anyone. Well, dear, have you spoken to everyone who might be able to help? Isla should be well prepared for the road. I haven't spoken to anyone yet. Not sure. Any ideas? Perhaps you could talk to that merchant upstairs. Seems well stocked with accessories and equipment.
I guess I could go talk to him. Then let's go around the beach. I'll come back to him last. How about that?
Eric, I'm sorry. I can't imagine how you must be feeling right now. Are you okay? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Graham. I already lost Mom and Dad. Now Isla's leaving too. I still have Nana, but I just don't know.
Yeah. I've been thinking a lot lately. It's that time of year, I guess. Thinking about what's important and who's important. I just want you to know I'm glad you're staying.
Staying? What do you mean, staying in the village?
Well, yeah, staying in Pyreside instead of going off with Isla and those adventurers. Going on some epic quest, whatever adventurers do. Don't tell me you haven't considered it. You know, like the heroes in the classic stories. Their humble village gets attacked, loved ones struck down by some great evil, so they set out to save the kingdom and restore peace.
Really, Graham? The heroes in those stories are brave and clever and strong. They wield legendary swords, not brooms and mugs of ale. That's Isla's story, maybe, but not mine.
Well, like I said, I'm glad you're staying. But you're wrong, Lyric. You are brave and clever and strong. All of those things. More than anyone I've ever met.
Aw, Graham. Graham.
I don't mean to muck things up or complicate an already emotional night, but I can't hold it in anymore. I'm crazy about you, Lyric. Have been for a very long time.
I feel the same way. Graham, I feel the same way. I like spending time with you. That's okay, Lyric. I'm not expecting anything from you, and I didn't tell you this to make you...
What?
Wait, what did you just say? He was expecting a rejection.
I feel the same way. I like you too, Graham.
Whoa. I went over this 100 times in my head, but never considered that's what you would say. I'm not sure what we do now.
I guess I'm not either, but it's nice to know.
Yeah, it really is. Maybe tomorrow after Isla, after the adventurers leave, maybe we could take a walk? I know there'll be a lot on your mind. It might help you to decompress.
That sounds nice. That sounds really nice. It's a date.
Oh, so cute! I'm so glad I went up there first. So cute. So stinking cute. I'll come back here after we've talked to everybody else.
This little path up there. Look at all that. So pretty. Aww.
I'm happy Mr. Miles gave little Cozy a spot next to Miss Eva. They were always inseparable. Aw, Cozy I do. You agree with me, don't you, Albie? Isla's being unreasonable.
Oh?
Oh, Lyric. My Kelsey told me what happened with your sister. I'm dearly sorry, but I suppose sympathy doesn't help much, does it? How about something a bit more helpful then? I've been spinning this cloak for just such a customer, an adventurer in need. It's lightweight and comfortable, but durable through the harshest conditions. Warm and nearly waterproof, I'll have you know. I would very much like Isla to have it.
Thank you, Mr. Miles. This will really help.
Your sister faces a grueling journey. No sense of pretending otherwise. But she's strong. Strong like Caroline was. She'll pull through. I'm sure you've plenty on your mind, dear girl. I won't keep you.
Thanks. It's so kind of you.
So soft. I wouldn't mind a blanket or robe out of this material.
Hi, Kelsey. I guess I should be nicer to you. You were actually nice today. So, I've been thinking about your idiot sister and how to keep her idiot self alive out there in the overworld. I can surely spare a set of boots and gauntlets. Leathers and furs. Any of our standard gear will be better for travel than what she's got. If she's gonna go on pretending she's an adventurer, she should at least look the part. I'll make sure she's suited up by morning. Isla might actually look decent for once if I'm the one dressing her. No offense, but your sister has a miserable sense of fashion.
Thanks, Kelsey. I mean it.
Don't mention it, alright? This is what friends are for. Just let me know if there's anything else I can do. Maybe a haircut? If she'll let me chop off those ridiculous braids. Snoop through everybody's rooms.
This painting is of the capital city. I wonder if Mr. Miles dreams of moving there, away from Pyreside. Mr. Miles does all the laundry these days. I bet he never expected to be a single father.
It's gotta be so hard to, like, carry on a business when you used to have a partner.
Wait, this is Kelsey's personal diary. Should I really read it?
Yeah, I'll read it. Dear diary entry, 15th star month. It sounds like they're going fishing again in the morning. Whatever. I don't really care, but sometimes I wonder what they even talk about on the lake. Does she like him? He definitely likes her, which is annoying because, well, I don't know. He's cute and funny, and I'm right here. Not that I want to play with stupid smelly fish or anything, but I wouldn't mind spending some time alone with him. Ugh, writing it out makes me more real, and I don't want it to be real. There's too many boys in the world to be hung up on one, right? Kelsey also likes him.
Kelsey likes Graham? I could never ever tell her I read this. What a beautiful portrait of Miss Eva. Do I always have such heavy bags under my eyes? Maybe I should start using some of Kelsey's oils and lotions.
Girl, you're like 16, 17. You're way too young to be dealing with this. You're 16, I think, right? 15? You're 16, because you said it's been 7 years and you were 9. Bacon shop.
Donovan keeps the key to the old apothecary. He said he doesn't want adventurers wandering in and helping themselves.
So sad. I guess at least they kind of went together.
Looks like Mr. Donovan finished planting his crop.
Forgot to check if I can do anything with this well over here. No. Can I go inside? Oh. Oh, Lyric. Just the girl I was hoping to see. Well, one of them anyway. But you were at the top of the pile. Would you be a darling and run up here a moment? I could use your help with something. Shouldn't take more than a spell.
Sure. Be right up, Miss Molly.
Lifesaver you are. Mind that middle stair. I was planning to come in anyway, but glad to be invited. All the school stuff's all put away, mostly.
Haven't had any lessons in a while. Can't say I miss them. Can always count on the donuts for fresh fruits and veggies. I don't think Graham bothers with pet fish anymore. He's more about catching them and eating them these days.
Rivers were still yet somehow brimming with life. Before her in every direction towered groves of massive oak trees, keeping watch over the cavern entrance like ancient guardians. A wild abundance of ferns and ivy climbed free and untamed across the forest floor. Cass had escaped the darkness of the labyrinth. "You thought I wouldn't make it," she said, grinning to herself. It was a jeer directed at no one and everyone at the same time. At Cecil for leaving her alone in the elven village. At Abbot Grey for always giving her the tedious chores and feigning ignorance about it. At the boy with the honey wheat hair for never asking her to Winterfest. Spirits lifted, she took one long breath before setting out into the world and into the breaking dawn. Graham's always reading one of these fantasy stories. I suppose it would make more sense if I started at the beginning. But we're busy. Got a new little baby! There you are, little Lyric. Oh, I do appreciate your help. You see, I told your grandmother I'd join her for a quick cup of tea this evening, but I found myself without a babysitter. Why, even have a husband or a son, always off doing who knows what when they're needed most. You'd think little Hazel deserves better. And I'm certain old Elspeth wouldn't mind me bringing the babe along, but she's been so fussy today, and I reckon I'd be so distracted anyhow. So you need me to watch Hazel for a few minutes? Oh, that would be lovely. Could you, darling? Of course I can. Of course I can. No problem, Miss Molly. What a treasure you are. Now don't let her trick you into thinking she needs a meal or a nap. She's had both within the hour. As I said, she's been a bit fussy, but it shouldn't be long. Maybe you could tell her a story. You know how she loves story time. Bye, Molly. I'm really bad at Molly's voice consistently across lines. Hi, Hazel. A story, huh? You know, Hazel, you shouldn't always believe the storybooks. They're all just made up. In real life, the heroes don't always win. Sometimes the dragon lives, no matter how many adventurers throw their lives away fighting it. Okay. Don't look at me like that. Maybe it's better you wait and find those things out for yourself. Alright then, a story. Once upon a time, let's see. Once upon a time, there lived a brave woman. She quested all across the High Kingdom, defeating monsters and performing great feats of heroism. On this particular adventure, she found herself in the middle of a dense forest. A vast expanse of towering trees and green ivy stretched out in every direction. It was, let's see. Bright, clear day. A bright, clear day. As the hero walked, the woods seemed to open up around her invitingly. But something sinister was afoot. You see, the night before, the hero had been set upon by a band of ferocious goblins. Greedy, gluttonous creatures that wanted nothing more than shiny trinkets and gold. Look at their little tusks. Spin off. The hero fought them off bravely, but when the battle was over, she realized that they had stolen away with something precious. What was that again? Her child! Yeah, that's it. The vile creatures had managed to kidnap the hero's only child. Her child was in danger, and the hero wasn't going to let anything stand in her way. All these cute little animations. These sprites are so precious. The hero was reunited with her dear child, but it came at a price. During the battle, she had suffered a grievous wound. Sounds like your mom's home. I suppose we should get to the end of our little story. She was already being really downer to the kid earlier. Let's try to be a little happy. Somehow, defying all the odds, the hero made a miraculous recovery, having saved the life of her beloved child. Real life doesn't always work that way, Hazel, but that doesn't mean stories can't. And so, the hero lived happily ever after.
Back in record time. She wasn't too much trouble, was she?
Not at all. I told her a short story and she just stared at me wide-eyed the whole time, like she could understand.
I know just the look you're talking about. Makes me reckon she really does understand. But that's the adult man brain talking. Any case, darling, I do so appreciate your help. Even those few spare minutes were such a blessing when she's this age. Oh, and give my love to your sister, will you? She's certainly a courageous young woman, that's certain.
Yeah, I'll do that. See you, Miss Molly.
Nothing interesting in here. Got it. You guys don't have anything to give me. Okay. Alright, onwards. I'm gonna save it again just in case. Seems to freeze about halfway through if I don't do anything else. I can go in now. Oh, little Lyric. Just the girl I was hoping to see.
Really? Do you need help with something, Mr. William?
No, just the opposite, in fact. I have a present for you. Well, no, that's wrong again. Reckon it would be more accurate to say Luna the Oryx has a present for you. Old Luna has always been quite fond of you, so I don't think she'll mind you taking some of her milk for your sister. That there is midnight milk. Thick, creamy, and chock full of nutrients. Could keep any adventurer going for weeks.
Thanks, Mr. William. I'll make sure Eiley takes it along.
Your sister's tough, but she's gonna need all the help she can get. That milk should come in handy. I'm so glad we finally got to go in the barn. I like all the chickens are just loose everywhere. It's great. Look at little fluff ball white ones. They're so cute. Alright, the only one left to go see are the twins.
Food is great. Food would never leave me like my dumb sister.
Yeah, girl.
Still working, Brianna? Isn't it a little late?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Just feeling worried about Isla, and hammering hot steel is my way of working through stress. You want to try? It'll feel good, I promise.
Sure, I'll try. Although I might need a smaller hammer than that one.
Nonsense! It's heavy, but it's very well balanced. And you're stronger than you think, Lyric. Okay. Ready? You have to strike in the right spots to evenly shape the metal. It's all about balance and timing. There you go, Lyric. Show that Fortune's boss. Just a little more. Shoot. Okay, missed a couple of them. Not bad at all, Lyric. Ever consider a career in smithing? You're a natural.
I think I'll stick with brewing ale and washing bedsheets, thanks. It did feel good, though. Such a rush.
Told you. I'm happy to let you have a go whenever you need to let off some steam. Thanks, I've been super upset with my sister. Take care of yourself, Lyric. It's not healthy keeping all that stress and frustration inside. Yeah.
I wonder how well this heavy armor would suit me. Good one, Lyric.
I love that she loves her own puns. Good job, kid.
Mill has kept this saw working every day for my entire life. Way more reliable than Isla, that's for sure.
Girl.
Brianna or Isaac, whoever that was that fixed my cabinet. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the favor. That broken drawer has been a nuisance for ages. It even cost me a sale the other day. Those nobles came by looking for a particular type of fabric, and I couldn't get the damn thing open. How humiliating. Anyway, with how useless I am at that sort of handiwork, I'm always grateful to have your workshop nearby. It's what makes Fireside so lovely, isn't it? Folks helping one another. Keep at it, Miles. Is the other one up here somewhere? Where is he? Sometimes I wish Brianna was my older sister instead of Isla, which is so mean to say, but I don't care. I should talk to Isaac if I can find him. I'm sure he's upset about Isla leaving too. Where would Isaac be? I'm not sure. Mr. Donovan has always kept his door locked. Save just in case. Where's Isaac? Is he out in the woods, maybe? I feel like I've been to everybody's houses so far. Some of these notices are years old at this point. Not sure Nana even bothers anymore. Oh, also, could I go talk to... what's his name? Grumpy Gus? Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. That's on my mind today, but I promise I'll come back and talk to you soon. Wait, I don't see him here. Can we go talk to... what's his face? There he is. Not the what's his face I was talking about. Oh, hey Lyric. I almost didn't see you there. Guess I'm a little distracted at the moment. I know the feeling. Would you like some company? Yours always. Have a seat, kid. I can commiserate. I'm sorry, Lyric. I didn't mean for you to find out that way. I thought she'd be in her room and would tell you face to face. She told me last night. Sounds like I was the only one she planned to tell at all. I tried to change her mind. Stars, I did. I'm sure you tried too. But we both know how stubborn Isla can be. You know, she used to drive me crazy when we were younger. In both good and bad ways. She'd always go on some adventure through the woods and wouldn't take no for an answer. I just had to try to keep up. How long did the two of you... I mean, are you still... Oh, no. No, we dated for a while, but that was years ago. She really never talked to you about this stuff? Not really. I don't know. She used to. But lately she hasn't been opening up to me very much. I guess now I know why. I'm sorry, Lyric. I know you're worried about her. I am too. But if there's anyone that can take on this challenge, it's your sister. She's the strongest person I've ever known. Listen, I made her something. Arrows for her bow. They're the best I could fashion on such short notice. I'll make sure she gets them, Isaac. And thank you. Thanks for the chat, Lyric. We should do it more often. I want to go talk to Mr. Byrne. If the game allows me to. Because he's someone that might help. That I wonder if people pass up.
It's pretty late, but Byrne used to be an adventurer. He might have some tools or insight that could help Isla.
Open the door. Oh, it's you. Bit late to borrow some sugar.
Sorry to bother you at this hour, but I wanted to talk.
To me? You're not confusing me with someone else?
No, it's... My sister is leaving Fireside tomorrow. She's been secretly training with those adventurers, and they're leaving on their quest. I thought, well, since you used to be an adventurer, I thought you might have some advice for her.
Advice, huh? Yeah, I have advice for her. Don't go.
Too late for that. Isla's made up her mind. She thinks she's going to be able to kill the shadow or something.
And you don't think she can?
Well, no one's been able to yet. All the seasoned warriors and wizards that come through Fireside, they're all just marching off to die. Isla's no one special. She's all right with a bow, I guess, but she's never even left the village.
Not exactly true. I've seen her sneak out into the overworld at night. Once watched her take down a full-grown owlbear.
Are you serious? Why did you stop her?
She wants to be an adventurer, that's her choice. And if she does, it's best she has some experience before she takes to the road. This clearly isn't some flight of fancy. Your sister's been working towards this goal for a long while. 7 years, I'd wager. You know, the hardest part isn't fighting owlbears. There's danger in the overworld, true, but the hardest part is coming home. Adventure changes a person. If you do come back, you come back different. Better or worse, you see things with different eyes. Sometimes it helps you appreciate your loved ones more. Other times it drives a rift between you. My advice isn't for Isla, it's for you, Lyric. Don't begrudge her for leaving. Don't let this break the bond between you. Because there's no coming back from that. Trust me. My first day in Fireside, you and your friends snuck into my cabin and stole a necklace from me. Do you remember? I was terrified I'd lost it on my journey, until you brought it back and returned it. Terrified yourself, if I recall. It once belonged to... Well, that doesn't matter. Long ago, the gem was charmed with a protection spell. It's always kept me safe. I don't need it anymore, quiet life that I live here.
Mr. Byrne, are you sure? It's such a precious keepsake.
No, I'm not sure. So take it and give it to your blasted sister before I change my mind. I'm not going to turn down his niceness.
I will. And I'll make sure she knows what a treasure it is.
Thanks, Mr. Byrne, you softie. Puppy, 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 puppy. I hope that necklace keeps your sister safe. Safe as it's kept me all these years. Puppy! Okay. I'm gonna go take a peek at the overworld. I don't think I can do anything out there. But, we'll see.
Isla, do you really have to go?
Okay. Off into the wild blue yonder. Off into the wild blue yonder. If I can speak words. Okay, I have now talked to everyone. Except for the merchant. But that's back in the inn.
Long, long journey. But I'm glad I made the trek out. I probably missed something yet again. In the first chapter, I missed that, like, glowing stone. I still have no idea where that was. Clip through that log weirdly. Save, just to be safe, so I don't make the trek again. No, sorry, I didn't mean to come talk to you guys first. I didn't mean to go talk to the merchant upstairs first.
Ah.
Oh, hello there. Lyric, was it? I'm happy to report my stay has been quite satisfactory thus far. What a charming little inn.
Right, thank you. I'm glad to hear it.
Although, I'm embarrassed to say I overheard a little of what's going on downstairs. The girl leaving with the adventurers, your sister?
Yeah, that's my sister. I'm sorry you had to listen to that. I may have gotten a little heated.
Nonsense. For what it's worth, I believe your anger was justified. It seems rather selfish of her to leave this place behind. Well, I know a little about what you're going through. It wasn't a sister for me, but a best friend. I suppose the call to adventure is too much for some folks to resist.
I'm sorry to hear that. What happened to your friend?
Listen, I'd like to help you. You and your grandmother have provided such pleasant hospitality. This is the least I can do. That's called a firefly lantern. They're exceedingly rare in these parts, enchanted with an ancient elf magic to burn longer and brighter. I haven't tested it myself, but it's said a firefly lantern will keep its warm glow even in the darkest, dankest crevice of the world.
Oh, Mr. Thomas, thank you, but I'm sure I can't afford this.
I'm quite certain you can. It's free of charge, after all. As I said, it's the least I can do for you and your kind grandmother. Please, just accept it. Protest any further and you'll be putting both of us in an awkward position.
I wouldn't want to do that. Thank you, Mr. Thomas. I'll be sure Isla takes it with her tomorrow.
Huh?
Oh, and one more thing. It's just Thomas. Mr. sounds so stilted. I'd say we're past such formalities, wouldn't you?
Well then, thank you, Thomas. Truly.
You're most welcome, Lyric. Take care now. Okay, now I have talked to everybody.
Well, dear, have you spoken to everyone who might be able to help? Isla should be well prepared for the road. I think so. I should have at least a few things to offer. Mr. William was kind enough to offer some midnight milk. He says adventurers can live off its nutrients for weeks.
Lovely. Indeed, sustenance is vital on such a quest.
Isaac crafted these arrows himself and wants Isla to take them. They seem really well made.
My boy does good work. Those arrows will fly straight and true.
Mr. Miles says this cloak is perfect for adventurers. Warm, water-resistant, but lightweight enough to be practical.
How generous of him. No doubt that material is expensive.
The merchant is saying upstairs. Thomas, he offered this lantern. I tried to give him some coin, but he refused.
Truly, what a lovely gesture, and a wonderful tool.
Mr. Byrne wants her to take this necklace. I guess it's been charmed with a protection spell. He's had it a long time.
It's true that Byrne can be a bit of a grump, but let's no one say his heart isn't in the right place.
I guess that's all. Hopefully it helps.
No doubt it will, dear. You've done what you can for your sister and her traveling companions. The rest falls to them. One last request. Do you join Donovan and myself for a cup of tea?
Okay, sure. 1 cup might help me get to sleep.
Lyric, sweet, sweet Lyric. Did your folks ever tell you why they gave you that name? Such a lovely story. No, but I like it. It's different.
They would be happy to hear that. Had a dreadful time thinking of what to call you. You know what a musician your mother was. I don't just mean her skill on the piano or her singing voice, lovely as it was. It's how she saw the world. Everything was music. She used to say that she and your father were writing a symphony together. Falling in love, getting married, bringing your sister into the world. It was all a beautiful symphony.
She lived with the song in her heart, clear for us all to see.
After Isla was born, your folks knew they wanted more children, and badly. They tried, they did, but, well, months went without any signs turned into seasons, and seasons turned into years. Your mom and dad began to lose hope. They were happy, certainly, with their beautiful little daughter and the peaceful life they shared, but something was missing. Your mother knew it, and we all knew it through her. Her song was somehow incomplete. So imagine, my dear, what a joy you were when you came into their lives. It had been 5 years since your sister was born.
So yeah, Isla's 21.
5 years your parents had been longing to finish their symphony.
Do you remember the day she told you?
Clear as the summer sky. Caroline came to me while I was knitting in the garden, her eyes shining and her voice trembling with excitement. I leapt up to hug her before she'd even gotten the words out. But my name. Why did they name me Lyric?
Oh, I suppose I've been drawing things out, haven't I?
I should say it seems rather obvious knowing your mother. You were the final element in their music. Beautiful poetry laid over top the refrain she and James had written, the lyrics to their song. Aw. Sweet girl, my sweet Lyric, your parents loved you so, and they would have been proud to see the woman you've become. Be a dear now. Fill the kettle once more before you head up to bed. Another cup of mint will do your Nana good. We'll ensure your sister and her companions receive all these items by morning. I've no doubt each and every one will be put to use.
Yeah. Thank you, Nana. Goodbye. Good night to you both.
Good night to you, Lyric. Your Nana loves you dearly.
Hi, Isla. Hey, Lyric. Got an extra bedroll handy?
Isla, what did you do to your hair?
Do you like it? Kelsey offered to cut it for me. She said this was much more practical for an adventurer. Does it make me look like a boy? I wouldn't put it past her to play a joke like that on me. No, it looks good. It suits you. You can take one of those bedrolls in the corner. I think they used to be yours anyway. I'm not taking them anywhere, stupid. Here, help me roll one out. Why? What are you doing? Sleeping over, obviously. We're going to pig out on snacks, talk about our crushes. You know, like old times. And what if I don't want to? Too bad. This was my room before it was yours. That meant what I said. That means what I say, and here goes. Just grab a bedroll, all right? And stop looking at me like that. I, for one, did not have a good relationship with my family. Still don't to this day. But watching stuff like this is still really touching. I don't believe you. There's no way you actually jumped. Ask Isaac. Of course, he's probably embarrassed about the whole story since he completely chickened out. I remember standing up there. My heart was beating so fast. But for some dumb reason, I wanted to impress him, prove I could do it. It was a good 5 minutes before I worked up the courage.
But then I steeled myself, took a deep breath, and... That was really brave. I can't imagine doing something like that, especially just to impress a boy. Yeah, well, I've done a lot of dumb things over the years to impress boys. It's never worth it. Isaac was at least sweet to me, unlike most of them. He helped pull me out of the water and found me a towel to dry off. Is that why you broke up with him? He was too sweet and afraid to jump off waterfalls with you? Huh. I don't know, Lyric. I think at the end of the day, we're just different people. Doesn't mean I don't still care about him. And you? We spent all this time talking about my oh-so-exciting love life. What about my catch of a little sister? You could have a boyfriend if you wanted. You know, some hunky adventurer tripping over himself for the cute girl behind the bar. Not to mention a certain blue-eyed farmer. Actually, he told me that he liked me today, and, well, I told him that I liked him back. I'm not sure what happens now. It's about time. All those intimate boat outings and romantic campfires in the woods. I'm glad you both finally opened your eyes to it. Don't worry too much about what comes next. Just listen to your heart, and you'll be all right. I know you will. You're really leaving tomorrow? You have to go? Yeah, I am. I have to go. Remember that time Nana caught you sneaking out after Harvest Fest? And she was waiting downstairs when you got home? Scariest moment of my life. I swear the woman's eyes were glowing in the dark like a cat. A terrifying cat in a frilly nightgown.
We laughed and cried and reminisced as only siblings can through the early hours of the morning. Stole a pile of biscuits from the kitchen after Nana's snores came drifting down the hall. For a short time, we were kids again. That night remains a precious one in my memory. Suppose it always will.
Yeah. All these rooms, I just noticed as I was going through town, all these rooms that used to be shared with siblings and now somebody has them solo. She moved into their parents' room. And Graham's got the room to himself now. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. Yeah, I guess it is. I'll see you again. But I need you to do something for me before I go. Just one thing. I need you to forgive me. Shit. Of course I forgive you. Just be safe, okay? Come back to Fireside in one piece. Isla, time to go. Oh, fuck. Shit.
It would be a long time before I saw my sister again. Never heard the full story of what happened on her journey. Too painful to recount, I imagine. She'd been so bitter after that fateful night all those years ago, but when she returned to Fireside, Isla had changed. Come to understand something inside herself. Come to find peace with what she had, I suppose, rather than grieve for all she'd lost. It was a lesson we both would carry into a swiftly darkening future.
Oh no.
Oh, that's gonna be the end of the chapter, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I guess I probably can't do either of those. Put the stray cat moonfish fillet. Provided Isla with midnight milk. Told baby Hazel a triumphant story. Forgave Isla for leaving. I wonder if I can't do anything with the adventures just because I tried to save the squirrel. Anyway. Save the story. Yeah. So. Ooh, got a little emotional there at the end, huh? This game is so pretty. I have no idea how many chapters are left, what's gonna happen next. I'm so thrilled with this. It's so good. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. I'm gonna wrap this episode up here, so I hope you guys will join me for the next one soon. Have a great rest of your week. Please stay hydrated and take care of yourselves. Goodbye, everyone.